Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a short yoga flow for cyclists. So it's really targeting the hips and the upper body, especially a little bit more opening in the upper body. So let's get started. We are going to start in a nice comfortable seat. You can close your eyes. Just going to take a moment to center ourselves on the mat. Taking a deep breath in here and a long breath out. Deep breath in and a long breath out. And then from here you can start by making some small circles with the head and gently allowing these circles to grow bigger, bigger, and bigger. And then reversing the circle, going the other way around. And allowing them to become smaller, smaller, and smaller until the head is back in center. Good. From here we're going to make our way off the prop if you're seated up on something, and we are going to bring the feet together and the knees nice and wide, finding our butterfly pose. Now you can interlace the hands around the feet and maybe find some movement here. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Deep breath in. And then on the exhale, folding forward, letting yourself hang. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then on the exhale, we'll be making our way back up, crossing at the ankles or swinging the legs towards one side. We're going to make our way into all fours. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. On the inhale, we drop the belly, look up. And on the exhale, rounding the spine, looking towards the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, press away from the mat. Exhale, round, look towards the knees. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. You're doing great. Okay, so from here on we'll be extending the right leg out, finding some movement in the leg, so kind of spiking the heel back, maybe going a bit forwards and backwards. And then the left knee we bring kind of in a 90 degree, so we can come flat on towards the right foot. Then from there on we'll be reaching the right hand up, look up towards the top hand. Inhale. And then drawing the belly button in towards the spine, finding your center, and then reaching over towards the other side. So right hand somewhere towards the right leg, left hand reaches overhead. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, and on the exhale, back through your gate pose, bringing the right hand down, turning the left leg in, and then from there we'll be stepping the right foot in between the hands. Now nice low lunge here. Gonna hold it for a moment, kind of stretching out the hip flexors. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, then we're bringing the hands towards the heart, rising up, pressing the feet in towards the mat so you have this nice and stable base. And then we're going to twist by bringing the left elbow towards the outer edge of the right thigh. Inhale here. Exhale. Can stay here if you'd like. Curl the toes under, lift up the back knee, spiking the heel of the back foot towards the back of the mat. Inhale. And then on the exhale, we release. We plant the palms, lower down the knees, step it back. Then from there, we'll extend the left foot out, spike the heel towards the back of the mat, maybe finding your movement. And then we pivot on towards the back foot, bringing that right knee 90 degrees. Left hand reaches up. Inhale here. And then on the exhale, nice and strong, lifting yourself up and over towards the other side. Right hand reaches up. Inhale. Exhale. Keep reaching up. Inhale. And then on the exhale, making your way all the way back down. Left hand meets the mat. Right knee rotates in. We lift that left foot up. Take the knee in towards the chest. Step the foot in between the hands. Again here, nice low lunge. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can get the knee and ankle aligned. And if that means you have a bit more space, you can always walk the back knee back a little. Inhale. Exhale. Good, nice and strong. Rising up. Bringing the hands towards the heart. Lifting up from your base. And then we're twisting, so the right elbow reaches towards the outer edge of the left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, stay here, curl the toes under. Lift the right knee up, spiking the heel back. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. And then on the exhale, we'll be planting the palms, keep the knee lifted. We're straightening out into the front foot, turning ourselves so both toes face the long side of the mat. Then here we're going to bring the hands towards the hips. See if you can find a nice straight spine. Inhale. And on the exhale, allow yourself to fold forward. Then we're going to release the hands, interlace the hands behind the back, letting the hands fall overhead. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we release. We lift ourselves all the way up. And then we heel toe the feet together. Bend into the knees, finding a little low squat. Maybe bring the feet as wide as the yoga mat. Elbows come towards the inner thighs. And then the hands come towards the heart. A little bit of opening here in the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then on the exhale, we plant the palms, we release, we'll come on towards our knees. And then we're going to make our way down and towards the belly. And we're going to come into our broken wing pose. A little bit of opening in the chest. So the right hand can come into a 90-degree bend. Then the left hand can rest next towards the body. I'd recommend to scoot yourself a little bit more towards the left side of the mat. So when you roll over towards the right, you'd still be on the mat rather than off the mat. Now we're not going to hold this one for too long because it's quite an intense pose. Feel free to ease out earlier if needed. If this is not doing much for you, you might be able to bend the left knee and place the foot on towards the mat. So see what feels best for you. I like to use my left hand as a little pillow. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, good. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we'll make our way to center, making our way over towards the other side right away. So scooching towards the right side of the mat, elbow bends. And then here, again, maybe step the foot over, maybe release, maybe making a pillow of the hands. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, make your way on towards the belly. Good. Switching yourself over towards the back, so you can just roll over and make your way down on towards the back. And then from here, we're gonna take the right knee in towards the chest. Point the toes up towards the sky, nice and active in the ankle. And then we're gonna place the ankle on top of the left thigh. Now you can stay here. Maybe you wanna interlace the hands behind the hamstrings. And maybe you wanna interlace the hands around the shin. Inhale here. Exhale. See if you can kind of guide that knee a little bit more towards the back, so you start to feel a nice stretch in towards the glute. You can even press a little with your elbow if that's available for you. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing great. Inhale. And then on the exhale, we'll release. We're gonna bring that right leg over the left, like you'd be sitting on a chair. And then we're gonna scooch the hips a little bit towards the right. You can stay here if it's available for you. You might be able to wrap around the right foot underneath the left calf. And then we're gonna drop both of our knees over towards the left. Hands can extend in your 90-degree, or maybe you'd like to bring them fully out. And if it feels okay, you can roll towards the right ear. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, we'll be making our way to center. Uncross the legs. Same thing on the other side. So we are going to bring the left ankle on towards the right thigh while the ankle is nice and active. Then we can interlace the hands behind the hamstrings or around the shin, whatever feels best for you. And see if you can kind of find this nice stretch in the left side and glute. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. One more deep breath in. Release the leg, cross the left leg over the right. Maybe once, maybe twice. Scooch the hips a little towards the left so the knees can fall over towards the right. Hands can come into that 90-degree shape. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe close the eyes if that feels good. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, making your way to center. Uncross the legs. For a last pose, you can either use 2 blocks or maybe just your mat. So I'm going to show you the version with the blocks. Up here somewhere on the screen, I will show you the version with the mat as well. So We're gonna bring either the blocks or the mat in the length of the spine towards the back. And then we're gonna drop ourselves over the blocks or the mat. If you're using the blocks, the first block is behind or kind of in between the shoulder blades, and the second block is a pillow for your head. If you're using the mat, I hope it's long enough so your head can rest on it as well. Otherwise, you might like to grab an extra pillow to rest the head upon. Now here you can choose if you want to bring the knees together or feet nice and wide, or come into a little bit more of an hip opening by bringing the feet together, knees nice and wide. Taking a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. You're doing great. Finding that opening. Inhale here. And then on the exhale, release, bringing the knees back together if you had them wide, moving the props to the side, and making your way into Shavasana, extending both legs out, letting the toes fall towards the side. Hands can rest gently next towards the body, allowing the body to soften. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can pause the video and stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Otherwise, we're going to bring the hands towards the heart. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.